time it is, man. We finna talk about it. Rogan, isn't that his name? Joe Rogan? What's his name? Spotify? Talking crazy? Got everybody mad? About to cancel him? Oh, boy. We finna talk about it. Yee! All right, let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's talk about Mr. Joe. I think that's his name, Joe Rogan. I ain't really listened to the cat. But look, so it appears, or it has been brought to our attention that we the people, we mad at Joe Rogan for saying the N-word. Now look, let me preface this whole thing before I get into what I'm finna get into. Does he need to be slapped in the mouth? Nope, we are not going to promote violence. Does he need to be dealt with when it comes down to saying the N-word? And I get it. He probably didn't say the N-word like you, N-word. He probably said it in passing. That's what we're going to call it. He said it in passing. He don't say N-word. He actually says the word, okay? Now, you ain't got no business saying that. Mr. Joe Rogan, if I'm saying your name right, I mess names up. You ain't got no business saying that, okay? By the way, we headed Shreveport, 7,500 feet. I'm in the Cherokee 180. Man, I'm cruising, baby. I'm doing 155 at 75,000 feet. You know what I'm saying? I'm scooting along. I'm taking my time. Ain't nothing serious. I'm finna land in Shreveport. It's going down. Yeah. Now, look. Mr. Rogan said the N-word. Everybody all upset. So, here's the problem I have with this. This whole freedom of speech thing.
Number 2672 to send up pilot's
all right.
discretion, maintain 5,000.
Whatever. I look at stuff like this. If Joe Rogan was standing in front of me or doing a podcast with me, I'm going to say, look here, Doc. We ain't going to do that N-word thing today.
Number 64 Whiskey, contact Longview approach 127.32.
107.32. Can you repeat that? 64 Whiskey?
Close, 2732, 12732.
127.32. Appreciate that, 64 Whiskey. Stand by, let me change this frequency right quick. 127.32. Bum. Switch. Watch how I make this roll. Approach, this is Cherokee 8064 Whiskey, 7,500 feet.
Cherokee 8064 Whiskey, Longview approach, East Tex altimeter 2989er.
That is altimeter 2989, 8064 Whiskey, appreciate it.
No problem.
All right, so we back. We had to talk to the tower. You know what I'm saying?
4 Charlie Papa, turn 10 degrees left.
We talked to the tower. Y'all got a little bit of that. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of aviation lesson for the day. Anytime we going, so what we doing? We doing the flight following. I'm coming from Denton, going all the way to Shreveport. Shout out to Shreveport, man. 318, baby. It is what it is. And what happens in flight following, they're actually tracking my route the whole way. Perfect example, some time ago, there were some jumpers. They were jumping out of aircraft, and I had to go around them. So, hey, go 15 degrees this way, go 20 degrees that way, and boom, you're back on course, and so on and so forth. We got it rolling. But they hand me off to other airspaces and approaches and departures. And they just keep, it's just a safe way to fly, man. It is what it is. Even though we know all our safety procedures and our emergency procedures, it's a safe way to fly. And this is what we're doing for the day. Always do a flight following. Flight following is going to make sure you stay where you're supposed to be. You get too far off course, they're going to ask you if you're all right. All that kind of good stuff, man. It's good stuff. And they give you an individual squawk. Squawk means that my radio is kicking out a specific signal to make sure that they can see me on the radar. I'm going to be that little blip, an important blip on the radar. Nonetheless, we back to Rogan. Look here, man. Are we more upset that he said the N-word in passing than we are receiving the other valuable information he's given us? Let me deal with y'all for a minute.
November 60 Charlie, November, Longview approach, descend at 5.
It is real easy to pull the wool over the eyes of our people. Let me trim this up just a little bit.
Charlie, Alpha, contact
It is real easy to pull the wool over the eyes of our people. We can actually give the information to our people, but all we got to do is trigger them real quick and they'll shut down. Let me explain something to y'all real quick. all the information that we receive, I want you to treat it like chicken noodle soup. Authentic chicken noodle soup. Make sure my flight path is what we're supposed to do. My vector's right. Yep. Treat it like chicken noodle soup. Authentic chicken noodle soup. Grandma chicken noodle soup. The kind with the bones in it. You eat the good part and you discard the bones. You so worried about him saying the N-word, you ain't heard nothing else he said about what's going on right now. I ain't gonna say too many words because you know you say something like that, they try to get you off the platform. Okay? He talking about what's going on in the world. On the medicinal side. On the health side. He telling y'all to watch out for this and watch out for that. But y'all more focused on him saying the N-word than the information he's trying to get to you. Trim. Come on, man. Come on. So you're gonna discard all the credible information this man has said simply because he said the N-word in passing. Y'all need to get together. I used this years ago when I was training in a specific group. I said, look at man, let me tell you your problem. This is the equivalent of your ex, someone who wronged you. Okay? Someone who wronged you, pulling up along the side of you on the highway, telling you, hey, you got a problem. Your tire is about to blow. You about to flip your car. You know, there's a problem. You need to fix that. You about to get hurt. You about to hurt yourself. But you so mad at them because of what they did to you in the past. You so mad at them. Turbulence. Hot pocket. What we flying over? A lot of concrete down there. Yeah, anytime you fly over concrete, some heat, you know, hot air rises and it pushes you up. Call them thermals. Another lesson. So anytime someone do something to trigger you, they trying to tell you something that's going to help you out and save your life. You discount all of the information they trying to give you because you're angry or you're hurt or they said something to trigger you. That's crazy.
November 0 Charlie, November, clear visual approach on 822.
Enter, boom. That's crazy, man. The hell is y'all? What's wrong with y'all? What's really wrong with y'all? Look here, man. If someone is telling me something that is going to save my life, let me show you the difference between those in different areas or what I would call airspaces of intellect. If someone is going to degrade you, at the same time, they give you credible information that is going to save your life. You gonna listen to it? Because they said something you ain't like, you gonna discount it. Look here, man. I'm just here to make you think. You feel me? Pay attention to what's going on. Pay attention to what's going on. Y'all worried about the wrong thing. Excuse me. Y'all worried about the wrong thing.
334 Golf, Longview approach, East Tex altimeter 2989er. I have no weather or landing face for the Windsor Airport, so approach request.
The wrong thing. This man telling y'all, hey, it's a snake over there. He about to bite you. I don't care about no snake. He said the N-word. Man, look.
November 34 Golf.
Chicken noodle soup, baby.
IFR, and I'd rather keep you VFR flight following until I get you closer, if that's fine.
Chicken noodle soup. Get the good information.
Verify cancellation of IFR.
Discard the rest, because I tell you what, I will say this. No.
34 Golf, IFR cancellation received, remain in a present being code.
If I were to ever see him, I'll pull him to the side like, say, partner, that better not come out your mouth around me, boy. You understand? There's going to be consequences and repercussions. Now, let's talk about that other thing. You got that information. Let me get that information about you. Hear me? Keep playing. Keep playing. I'm going to tell you this. You need not be so hateful towards the people who have the information readily available. You feel me? Look here, man. I ain't telling you to like them. I ain't telling you to love them. Richard Pryor said you got to know how to deal with them. Huh? Look here, man. This old from Body by Old Tactical Aquafina Academy. Aquafina Community Security. Hey. Aquafina Community Security, baby. I ain't trying to preach it to you, man. I'm just trying to reach it to you. Yee! Freeport, let's go.